What's up, YouTube? So I think that I want to do a style in my hair. My grandmother and my mom are in town. We're probably going to go out to eat with them sometime this weekend, and me and Bae, you know, we might do like one of our date nights. So I do kind of want to just put like a little simple style in, thinking maybe just like braid in the front and leaving the rest down, since my retwist is kind of grown out at this point, but we still got a little bit of life in it. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. My hair has been really dry lately. I feel like I have been having to spray it a lot more than I normally would. I have so much hair in this front part of my head, y'all. Sometimes I really wish that I would have done my locks like a little thicker when I first started them. I started my locks myself 7 years ago because I was living in Texas and I couldn't find anybody to put them in. I tried like twice, and I guess it just wasn't really a popular thing back then, because both of the shops that I went to looked really lost when I told them I wanted to lock my hair. Or maybe they were just afraid, because I have a lot of hair, so maybe they just felt like that was going to be a whole project they didn't want to do. I took on the project to do it myself. So that's how we ended up here. Just gonna moisten these edges some more, get a little dry. Use one of my things to kind of section this little edge part off. I got a little bit of gel on my hands. Move those down a little bit. Some people don't like gel in their locks, but I feel like I wash my hair enough that it'll be okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna do a flat 2-strand twist. See how I changed my mind quick? My arms, they're still really sore from the gym, and I don't think a braid is it right now. So we're just gonna do a nice little flat twist. And it's literally like a 2-strand twist, but you just pull the hair in as you go. And there we go. We got our little flat twist. Probably not gonna twist it all the way down, because you see how thick it gets? The longer I go down, that's because I have so many locks. So we're probably gonna stop right here. So I'm gonna take this part down too now. Some gel. This part I'm just gonna do a small little twist. There we go. Okay. Now it's time for the pony. This is so hard trying to get all this hair through this ponytail. I swear. This week has been really freaking exhausting. I don't know about you guys, but it's like by the time you get to Friday, it all hits you at one time how exhausting the whole week was. I just started a new role at my job. I'm very grateful for it. It's always a good thing to be rewarded and, you know, get promoted and everything. But of course, with that came more responsibility, which means more work. And, you know, being a full-time student, a wife, full-time worker, criminal justice major, I'm in my last year of school, and there's so many things that I still want to do. I'm trying to build my business and everything like that too. Sometimes it just gets really tiring, and I have to remember to do things for myself, like even things like this, like doing my hair, things that make you feel good about yourself. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know, YouTube. I don't know. I think I might want to do half up, half down instead. I'm not really feeling this. I don't think I like how it looks at the top where the ponytail is. And I'm always down for a half up, half down. Yeah, I think I like this better. What you guys think? I think I'm going to also do my eyebrows. I found this like tattoo stuff that you put on your eyebrows that lasts for like a few days. Probably can last longer if like you don't go rubbing your eyebrows really hard when you wash your face. Yeah, you guys, I like that a lot better. But I think I'm gonna do that. You gotta leave it on for 20 minutes to like 2 hours. It's this one right here. I actually got it off Amazon. You want to put it on in like the shape of your eyebrows. That's important because it's gonna stain and leave a print with the shape that you actually put on it. So I'm debating if I want to do this or if I just want to do my normal eyebrow, because this one I normally like to try to leave it on for 2 hours, and Bay is going to be here in about an hour, so I think I'm just going to do my regular brow. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, here we go, some chapstick. I think I'm going to start with that because they are dry. Florida has been killing me, killing my hair, killing my skin. All of it has just been really, really dry lately. And I know it's because of this Florida heat. So we're gonna start off with that. Start moisturizing first. I always want to moisturize before you put some makeup on. One of my friends told me that a long time ago. And I feel like I have really dry skin. So I'm trying to focus on that more recently. All right, let's start on these brows since I'm not going to do the other one. I think I'm going to do a dark brown brow today. Sometimes I do like the red and, you know, like a darker brown black kind of color with my brows when my hair is very vibrantly red. But as you can see, it's pretty faded. My hair was like washed really good for the wedding and detoxed and everything. And normally when you kind of detox your hair, it does pull the color out. And I'm really honestly thinking about letting my color change to like the brown blonde and then going back in later with red highlights instead, because I'm honestly a little tired of like dyeing my hair red all the time. I know my brand is like Tasty Ruby Red, but Tasty Ruby Red can be red with highlights. And I think that's what the avenue that we're about to go. So I don't have to dye my hair as often. And I just want it to be healthy too. Dyeing it isn't the best thing for your locks. You want to try to space it out. And red tends to fade very easily. So if you're considering red, just keep that in mind. It does fade pretty easily. Recently, I have really been trying to keep up with my look, my health. Okay, I think we get in there. Y'all ever start doing your brows and you're like, oh boy, I jacked that up, but you gotta like trust the process? That's me every single time I do my brows. I promise you. It's like, okay, I don't know, I might have jacked that up a little bit, but then you gotta trust the process. And I feel like the most important process is like the cleanup. Don't jack the cleanup up. You could jack the shape up a little bit, as long as you go back in and really clean it up really good. I wasn't born with eyebrows. But it's okay, because somebody else obviously wasn't born with them, and they knew we were going to want to fill them in. But I probably also jacked them up during that early 2000s era when all the women were wearing their brows really thin. Yeah, we probably cut them all off during that time frame. Okay, so now we do the cleanup. This is actually my favorite part about doing my brows. It feels like I'm painting a canvas. I actually found out I made the Dean's List this week. Really happy about that. It was like my goal when I went back to school to try to like graduate with honors. Don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I am very proud of myself for how far I came. Like, I'm learning to make sure that I credit myself for my wins, you know? And even if you don't feel like you have anybody clapping for you, make sure you learn how to clap for yourself. for your progress. I swear my family probably was like sick of me thinking like, is this girl ever gonna finish school? Because I went back and tried so many times, you guys, and I just would never complete it. So now I'm down to my last 6 classes and I'm almost done. And I'm like super proud of myself. But make sure you do it because you want to do it and not because everybody else is expecting you to do it. That's another thing that I learned. Because I think the first few times I went to school, it was definitely expected and I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then this last time when I decided to go back and finish my degree, I finally had made up in my mind that I probably wasn't going to be able to do what I actually have a passion for unless I did get a degree. And not to say that you have to have a degree, because trust me, I went and got my CDL so I can drive a semi truck. You can have anything, get you a trade, get you a degree, whatever makes you happy. Just make sure that you're following your passion, because as long as you're following your passion, eventually it will make you some money. Don't follow the money, follow the passion, because the passion will get you to the money. You're more willing to work hard for things you're passionate about, which means when you work hard, the return on investment eventually comes through. Okay, so we done with these eyebrows. Now I think we're just gonna do like a nude eye. Well, you know what? I actually really want to try this out because I ran out of my white concealer that I had, like the stick one, for a while, and I really liked it. And I really like white concealers before I put my eyeshadow on because it gives you like that pigmented look. Definitely recommend a white concealer if you're trying to get your eyeshadow to look more pigmented. I promise you, if you get a good white concealer, even the cheapest eyeshadow that's probably not pigmented, it'll be your best friend. Today I'm going to use this palette again on my Amazon storefront. Very inexpensive. Probably gonna stick to like some of these colors right in here. Nice little new look for today, since I don't know what we're doing later, but I at least want to look like a person. Okay. Just in case we do decide, a little glam, just in case we do decide that we're gonna go somewhere, or just a surprise bae. He likes to see me sometimes when I get dolled up. Not to say that he thinks I have to have a lot of makeup on or anything, but he knows like if I'm all dolled up, I probably was really excited, I had a good day, feeling good. So it's a good reflection of how I'm doing mentally, pretty much, for him. Just because I feel like sometimes doing my makeup or just doing little girly things for myself, the feminine stuff, is like my self-care. Oh, I think I'm actually going to use my brush with it. Let's use this brush. Okay. I like it so far. Okay, I think I'm liking this. Okay, time to do the other eye. This eye, y'all, is always my tricky eye. This one is like my more hooded eye. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell. And I can definitely tell when I have to put eyeliner on. That this one is more hooded. The struggle be real with hooded eyes. But if y'all have any tips, let me know. Normally try to like over exaggerate a little bit for this eye so that it kind of matches the hood of my other eye. We're in there. Didn't do that very neatly, but it is what it is. Alrighty, let's get some eyeshadow going. See how pigmented this thing works. If it works well with it or not. Again, with that same little shade, because I did a little bit too much right here. I'm just gonna do a nice little light brown on the lid. Okay. So this is what we're looking like so far. I think I'm gonna make it a little darker in the corner just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. Keep it a little depth with this angled brush. Let's do some eyeliner. Yeah, maybe we'll use the stamp eyeliner. So this is one of those like stamp eyeliners for your wing. I think I'm just gonna use this because I don't have time to play with this wing right by now. What you think? What you thinking? Think I like it? Because my eyes are hooded, I don't ever bring my wing all the way into my eyes because it'll just make my eyes look closed and disappear. We are good. I think I'm just gonna do some mascara because I don't dare to put eyelashes on right about now. My eyes seem to be very irritated right now. Thinking because of my allergies. We'll just do some mascara. Yeah, got that part done. It's coming together. The face is coming together. Now let's just do some foundation. So I'm going to use the Fit Me 228 and 330 because I'm kind of in between colors right now. This is like more like me in the winter time, but this is more like me in the summertime. And right now I feel like I'm a little bit of both. Since we're not like deep into the summer and I just haven't been outside enough to tan a lot. But yeah, we're gonna use that. I'm gonna start with the 330 and then I'll go back with the 230 if anything, to brighten everything up. Yeah, because this is looking a little dark for me right now. I think I'm gonna try, there's another color I really wanted to try. I did like the little virtual try on, and I think that actually might be like my in-between color. So I might order that one and then let you guys know how that goes, because I'm thinking that one might be perfect, and if that is perfect, that will eliminate the need for me using both. Ooh yeah, she looks awake. Starting to feel girly again. All right. My mother-in-law bought me these little, I don't know, I guess they're the beauty blenders. Maybe not. I don't know if I said that wrong. I don't know if they are, if they're not. I call them it. But she brought me these. Some of them have like these cute little rhinestones on them. I know in some of my wedding pictures, I actually used them in my wedding photos. Can't wait to get them back so I can show you guys how they came out. We're so excited about that part. I think that was like the most exciting part of the wedding, was seeing some of like the sneak peek photos that she let us see that day. Don't get me wrong, the wedding was exciting too, but I just felt relieved after it was over. Like the anxiety, hoping that everything goes right, and when the day is finally there and everything, you know, worked out the way it's supposed to, you just feel relieved. Like I felt like I could finally breathe after the fact. This LA Colors brown pencil and some gloss, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know if I ever want to really plan anything that big again. Even though it wasn't a big wedding, but like a big event. Oh my gosh. It is stressful. I don't care how many people you have. It ended up, we planned for 40 people. We just wanted something small. And even with just that little bit of people, the level of details can be very overwhelming and stressful. And I mean, I worked in project management, you know what I mean? So if I say it, you know what that might have been like. Well, you guys, I tried the Fresh Kitchen today. I don't know if you have it in your area, but they have been popping up on my DoorDash, and I kept wanting to try them because I've been trying to do like the healthy thing, you know, picking healthier choices. And if I do eat out, picking something that's better for you than like fast food or junk food. Not like I really I liked a lot of junk food and fast food, but just being more mindful of what I'm eating, especially since I've been going to the gym and I got my goals going and they've been going, you know, I've been losing weight a little steadily. I'm trying to stick to my plan. So I tried the Fresh Kitchen today and I really liked it. I was pleasantly surprised. At first I was gonna go with Kava. Oh, this is the NYX Butter Gloss and this is Fudge Me. I like this color. I was gonna go with Kava, but I think that the delivery was gonna be a little longer and I was really hungry by the time I ordered. This is the Max Gloss that is on Amazon. Hopefully these are back in stock because I know they were out of stock for a little while there. And I've been using these for a while now. If you watched any of my previous videos or TikToks, you know I love this lip gloss. Gives you like that perfect shine. All right. So yeah, I think this is the face beat. Hold on, let me get the earring. Okay, because I love my earrings. All right, you guys, so this is the look. We got a cute little simple hairstyle for the locks, nice little natural look for the face, and Bay is about to be here soon, so we'll see what he says. All right, thanks again for joining your girl, Tasty Ruby Rain. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll catch up with you later. Love and light. Bye.